Ever wonder why our modern school system seems to be failing our children? Pause for a beat. Our society has evolved rapidly over the years, yet our education system has largely remained the same. We're still using a model that was designed for a different era, one that doesn't necessarily prepare our children for the complexities of today's world. It's a provocative question, isn't it? One we need to think about seriously. Let's dig into why our current school system might not be serving our children the best. Our current school system, for all its merits, has its fair share of problems. Let's dive into this and peel back the layers to better understand the issues at hand. Now, don't get me wrong, we've seen some great strides in education, but there's a glaring deficiency that we can't continue to overlook: the lack of emphasis on critical thinking. We're teaching our students to memorize and regurgitate information, but are we teaching them how to think, to question, to analyze and evaluate? Critical thinking is the bedrock of innovation and progress, and yet it's conspicuously absent from our classrooms. Then there's the outdated curriculum. The world is changing at an unprecedented pace, yet our curriculum seems to be stuck in a time capsule. We're teaching the same subjects in the same way we were decades ago. Sure, we've sprinkled in some technology here and there, but is that enough to prepare our students for the future? To equip them with the skills to navigate the complexities of the 21st century? And let's not forget about standardized testing. We've become so focused on test scores that we've lost sight of the bigger picture. The obsession with grades and rankings has turned our schools into factories, churning out students who are more adept at filling in bubbles than thinking outside the box. Is this what education has come to? A race to the top of a leaderboard that doesn't necessarily measure a student's true potential. Lastly, we have the one-size-fits-all approach to education. We're trying to fit our diverse, unique, and wonderfully different students into a single mold. We're expecting them all to learn at the same pace, in the same way, and it's simply not working. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It just doesn't make sense. These issues, among others, contribute to a system that is failing to prepare our students for the real world. But don't lose heart, because every problem presents an opportunity for change. And that's exactly what we're going to explore next. Stay tuned. But despair not, for every problem presents an opportunity for improvement. As we navigate the labyrinth of modern education, potential solutions emerge from the shadows, offering hope for a brighter, more inclusive future. Let's begin with the curriculum. It's high time we revise it to reflect our rapidly evolving world. The days where rote memorization was the key to success are long gone. In its place, we need a curriculum that fosters critical thinking, creativity, and adaptability. It should prepare our students not just to survive, but to thrive in a world where change is the only constant. Another crucial step towards transformation is personalized learning. Each student is unique with their own strengths, weaknesses, and learning styles, so why should they all be taught in the same way? Personalized learning acknowledges this diversity and tailors education to meet individual needs. It's about nurturing each student's potential, helping them to discover their passions, and equipping them with the tools to pursue them. And then there's the elephant in the room: standardized testing. These tests have long been the yardstick of academic success, but at what cost? They often sideline creativity and critical thinking, fostering a culture of competition over collaboration. It's time we reduce their prominence. Instead of judging students on the basis of a single exam, let's assess them continuously, taking into account their growth, creativity, and contribution to the community. Moreover, we should also consider incorporating more real-world experiences into the education process. Internships, field trips, community projects, these can all serve as valuable learning experiences, providing students with a practical understanding of the world around them. Lastly, let's not forget the role of technology. With the right implementation, it can revolutionize learning, making it more interactive, engaging, and accessible. These solutions, while not exhaustive, provide a starting point for transforming our education system. To wrap things up, we've dissected the issues plaguing our modern school system, from its outdated methods to its failure to nurture creativity. We've also considered potential solutions, such as integrating critical thinking skills into the curriculum and fostering a more holistic approach to education. As we move forward, let's remember the true purpose of learning. Remember, the goal of education should be to empower our children to succeed in the world of tomorrow, not just to pass tests today.